Greetings, everyone. It's me this time. Hello. How is everybody doing? Hi, Michael and Marty and Jim and Amy. Martin, Nebu, Acid Helm, J40, Trisha. Screaming Ice Cube. Hi. So, this week is a little weird for Zeta Math. Hi, Isabella. Hi, Lakia. This week, Zeta Math had to work all day yesterday, and he just needed a day off. And so I am giving him a day off. I will do my regular stream on Tuesday as well, and Zeta Math has a work commitment on Friday. So either I'm going to stream for him on Friday as well, or we'll have him stream but on Thursday. We're not sure which yet. I'm sorry to hear you're not well, Amy, but I hope you can enjoy some puzzles. That is as much as I can offer, but we'll be thinking about you. Hey, MicroStudy. Glad you could join us. So because Zeta Math has his work thing this weekend, we're probably going to push the deadline for the sudoku challenge back a couple of days. So I think we're going to say the deadline is a week from today. But I haven't officially done that, but I'm like 99% sure that's what we'll do. And yes, I hope things get better, Amy. So, all that said, I've got Zach here. I've got my tea here. Yeah, I am so looking forward to these puzzles. And yes, Marty, once the deadline is passed, we will do all of them on stream, however many streams that takes. It's been a while since we've done a challenge, but that is what we do. So as long as submissions fit the rules, especially having been tested, then we will do all of them. Lakia, a sudoku is yeah, it's been quite a while since we did a challenge. What was the last challenge? Fog of War, I think, and that was like early in 2023, I think. But the challenge this time is to make a puzzle where normal Sudoku rules almost apply. So it can't be normal Sudoku rules, but it needs to be nearly normal Sudoku rules. Oh, what's up with my voice today? I think my throat's slightly dry. And welcome, David, if I didn't say that. Okay, so let's have a look at this puzzle. I don't know if I want to do a bet tree for that. I could put down, I don't know. MicroStudy, do you think it's a good idea to do a bet tree? So this is not a Sudoku. You can't see the puzzle. Oh, well, yeah, I didn't hit the button. So, row 11, column 7. Okay, so uh, I've always meant to set up a special bet for Fillomino, but I haven't. So we'll use the Sudoku one where if you want to bet larger than 9, bet other. So there you go. Okay, so this is a variant on Fillomino. Ooh, Plonk time. Plonk time donates $20 and says any live set stream planned. First off, we'll get you a donation dance. Woo! Woo! Thank you so much, Plonk Time. Thank you. So we have had live setting streams. They don't tend to be planned. We have considered having a Tris sets for the first time with Zeta looming in the background stream. I have literally never set any puzzle ever. But if you want to watch a stream of ZetaMath setting a puzzle, let's see. We had one not too long ago. Here we go. ZetaMath set a puzzle on this stream, which was in September. But they don't tend to be planned. It's really when the inspiration strikes Zeta and he sort of feels in the mood for it. A lot of his setting is not entertaining to watch. He sets very slowly quite often and backs up a lot. So there have been Zeta setting streams, and there's also a video over on Rank's channel. Zeta's set a couple of puzzles over there. There's one of Zeta and Ranks setting a Paradoku. There's one where Zeta, Ranks, Jessica, and Chat set a puzzle. So setting sometimes happens on streams, and we have a couple of setting videos. We have our 4-hour video in which ZetaMath set his puzzle MIA. Which was cut down from like 12 hours of footage. So setting content does happen on the channel. It's not usually planned well in advance. So, in this puzzle, we have standard Fillomino to start with. So we divide the grid into regions of orthogonally connected cells, such as the such that no two regions of the same size share an edge. And we put a number into each cell equal to the size of its region. Good. But we have this anti-clone rule where regions of the same size must be of different shapes, regardless of rotation or reflection. So if we have a look, let's see if the example puzzle will show up easily on stream. Not especially. Whoops. Nope. There we go. So regions of the same size must be different shapes regardless of rotation or reflection. So we can't have two shapes of the same omino type. And I definitely agree with Jay Dyer that we can have only one monomino and only one two omino or domino. And as Dansor says, two of size 3, you can see the two different ones, and then it gets bigger. Okay, let's get back to the puzzle. Okay. And then we have arrows, where numbers on arrows give the distance to the nearest cell containing the same number in the indicated direction. Which is to say, if this was a 3, this would also be a 3. I think that's what this is saying. That's a cool constraint. It is a consequence of the rules that only one arrow can be a 3. I agree. All arrows have borders in front of them. That's true. That's a great place to start. Let's see, what color should we make our borders? I think our borders can be black this time. So every arrow pointing in an orthogonal direction can get a border. And I definitely agree with Lakia that no arrow is 1 or 2, because that would need, well, 1 would just break horribly. So this region, oh, let me ring the outside just to satisfy those who are bothered by that. Okay. You could have 2, 3 arrows if they pointed at each other. Yeah. Or each other's ominoes. Jay is right. So this one, well, it's at least 2, so it definitely needs to get out. So that's one thing so far. Yeah, I'm excited about this puzzle playmaker. Yeah, it is at least 3, but we don't know where it goes from here. Oh, that means this is only a 3 or a 4. And it's difficult for it to be a 3. And this can't be 3 because it's pointing in 2 directions. This one's only 4 or 5. Right, this is 3 or 4 for the same reason, points out Josh. If this is a 4... Oh, that's very cute. Yeah, in fact, I think neither one of these can be a 4. If either one of these is 4, it forces the other one to be the same thing, to point at the same thing, I think. 4, but then 3, 1, 2, 3. And if this is 4, 2, 3, 4, this is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, neither one of these can be a 4. So that is a 3. This is a 4. We have a 3 omino here. And now we don't get any more 3s in the rest of the puzzle, so that's a 4. Oh, sorry, 5. And that's a 5. Yes, sorry. And yeah. But this is a 4, since we can't have any more 3s. Yeah, this 5, so we get a border here. This 5 escapes. So these can be green. Jay points out that anytime we identify the cell an arrow is pointing to, we get a border on the arrow side. Excuse me. Okay. Eckbert with a great point is that one of these 3s is straight, but it's not this one, or we don't have room for this 5. So this 3 is straight, and this is a completed omino. And this one just must be this. Oops. Right. I meant to index here, and we get a border there. And 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get a 5 here. this 5 continues to get out, which we get an index here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 5. This seems like it would be comfortable being a 4. What if this is a 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plausible. But this can't be a 5. Like, if this wants to connect to this, it has to go like this. What is this? I suppose this could get out this way and be kind of anything. Row 3, column 8, I'm being encouraged to look at. It can't be a 5. And it can't be a 3. And it can't be a 1 or a 2. So can it only be 4? I think that's kind of wild. I think it has to be a 4. Why can't it be 5? It's because of this. It would break this clue. Yeah, that's awesome. So that puts a 4 here, which I think is going to have to reach in and take... no, we could just fit a monomino and a domino in here. It could be a 1 and a 2 up here. Emily points out that there isn't room for this 4 not to take this cell because it can get out as far as this. But it always takes this cell. So that's part of this region. So this is a 4 as well. And that's giving us a border here. Well, the diagonal arrow made a cool thing happen here, so if that was a 4, that would be a 4. That would be a 4. It's not impossible. This one is certainly not 1, 2, or 3. But it's not bigger than 5. So it is 4 or 5. Yeah, this could very easily be a 4. Yeah, how many 4s can we have? We can have an I. Ah, can this be anything else? Martin with a good point. This is not 1, 2, 3, or 4, but it's certainly not 5 or anything bigger. So this is a 4. I think there are 5 4 shapes. And we definitely have... Hmm. Uh, all right. Let's see. Okay, we get a border there. Yeah, there are 5 4 shapes. Okay. Now I can't color this one yet. I can color this one. I can color this one. Yeah, this one is not 1, 2, or 3. It's not 4. So it can only be 5. I agree. A few people have been encouraging me to look at it, but Paul Fly is right. It is a 5. So we get these. Now this one can't be a 5. But it's not impossible it couldn't be bigger. Yeah, if this was 4... then you get 1... and these would be 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this isn't a 4. Which forces this 4 down one more. Right, so if this isn't a 4, what is it? It's a 5. So that's a 5. These two are together. So that is going to put a border here, forcing this. So that is a lime 5. Now this region is forced to be 4s. So we have our L4. So this can't be an L. So these are actually 2 different regions. So this is now a new color. Which means there are borders here and here. Jay Dyer points out that purple isn't an L either, so purple has to be an I. So we get these borders. Row 12, column 12 is a remember to like the stream. Yes, remember to like the stream. It is much appreciated. Okay, if this is a 4, we've got for sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this would have to join 2, 3, 4. This could join green, except this would have to join orange and be an, or wait. And either repeat L or repeat S. So this can't be a 4. It's a little case-ish, but this 5 can't go left. It is worth noting. So these are all part of one omino. So 5 here puts a 5 over here and a border here. I'm going to color this because it's definitely not the same color as pink. J40 encourages us to look at this. It's not 1, 2, 3. If it were 4, well, it's very much not 4, and it's very much not 5. So it is a 6. So these are pointing at each other. This one has to go down. Yeah, we do have 2 pink 5 regions. Let's not do that. So this is something else. And it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So this is actually big. That's very interesting. Oh no, it has to be 1 or 2. Because this region only has one outlet. So if it were bigger, that would blow us up. So this is small. Can this be a 6? Because I don't know if we can fill this whole space if this cell is a 6. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, that's the point. This can't be a 6 because there's a 6 there. It sees a 6 too early. So this is not a 6. And it is not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 5. It's not 6. So this is quite big. So this is 7 or 8 only. So this 6 can't, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need a 1 and a 2 in this area to fill it up. I agree this blue 4 has to get out. It can't be a T. Can't be an I. Can't be an L. Can't be an O. T-I-L-O. What else can it be? Could potentially be an S, maybe. Has to be. What's the 5th one that I'm not thinking of? No, that is the 5th one. Can't be a T, can't be an I, can't be an L, can't be an O, so it is an S. And it has to go this way or this cell can't get out. So this region is actually forced as this. Yeah, and there's no room for green to be a T, so this just has to be an O. Oops. And this has very limited ways it can go. Could potentially take this or this. I don't know that we know a cell that... Yellow 5 is a good point because it now definitely takes this cell, but it can't take this cell or it touches another 5. So in fact, yellow 5 is forced to look like this. So this is an N, I think. Right. Purple can't take, well, it could never have taken this cell, but it definitely can't take this cell. So it grows at least to here. And we get those. So whatever this is, it has to get out. So R1 and R2 are consumed down here. So this can't be 1 or 2. It can't be 3. It can't be 4 because that would make an L. It can't be 5. So this is at least 6. Oh, the 7-8 can take cells above. I am silly. So actually this could... in fact, if this was a 6, it would cause this 4 to have nowhere to go. So in fact, this is low. And no region can take these two cells. So, in fact, there's a border there. Because if any region takes these two cells, the 4 is blocked. Wait. Sorry, the 4 could do this. So there's not necessarily a border there. But no other region can take these two cells. I'm being encouraged to look down here. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. If it were 5, well, you can't put a 5 region in here. And it can't be anything higher than 6, so it is a 6. So the 6 comes here, and that's going to help us out a lot. So that's red. Now this is a 1. This is a 2. And now this 4, wait, yeah. This 4 now has to do this, which means this has to be something, and it can only be 5. And now this 5 region is done. So we get a bunch of bordering. This 6 has to get out. This must be part of the 7-8 region. So these are part of a region. One, two, three, four, 5. Yeah, the 6 has to come to at least here. Yeah, this top right... Can this top right region be anything other than a 6 that takes this whole thing? Because if the 5 comes up in here, even by 1 cell, I think we're screwed. is we can't fill this with 1, 2, 3, or 4. So if it's 5, it takes everything, and we have an enormous 5 region. So I think Paulfly is right, that this just has to be a big 6 region. Now this 5 region gets out and takes all of these. What color haven't we used for 5? We don't have a teal 5. Oh, but teal is next to teal. Dark green. Red 5 standing by? Sure. Now, excuse me. Yeah, the 5 doesn't take this cell. I agree with Paulfly, because that would trap this cell. If this were a 5, this can't possibly be a 5. Yeah, this is not a 5. And it's not a 4 either. Oh, this could just get away with being a 6, I think. I agree with J. Dyer that this must take this cell. And the yellow 7-8 gets out. Ah, yeah, this can't be a 6 by this arrow. If I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is a 6. There's no 6s up here. So this, in fact, is the 7-8 that yellow is. That can be purple. Ah, that's going to resolve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are all 7s. Let's see. There's a border here. This 5 gets out. Ah. J. Dyer encourages me to remember my rules that indexing places a border there. So in fact, this is a red 6. This is a yellow 7. Okay. We still have this arrow to contend with. I think it can only be a 6. No, it could be a 5. This is 5 or 6. Oh, again, sees a 6 too soon. So this is a 5. So that's a 5 and almost certainly connects with green. Okay. Now in this area, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 6 spills out by quite a lot. It can take at most one cell to its left. So it comes out at least to here. And whether or not it takes this cell, it still takes this cell. Ah, it can't take this cell because this 5 can't take cells over here. I mean, it could take at most one, but certainly these are part of the green 5. These deserve a color. We haven't had a yellow 6. Oh, have we already done 5y? Yes, we've done it up here. So that doesn't go left. I think that's going to require the 6 to go left. Otherwise, we can't fill this space. One, two, three, four, five. So this takes 2 more cells. This takes 3 more cells. Oh, so the 6. So it does that. And I think it's going to have to take 1 more cell in here. One of these two. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 1 cell left over. So that, wait, I don't know which one it takes. But I know it doesn't go right. This, yeah, the 5 can't get over here, and the 6 can't get over here. So this is 7. Let's recolor this to orange. And this, I think, can't be 5 either. No, it could if it wrapped around here and the 7 there. Yellow 7 still has an arrow. Why did I not notice that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 7. There's no more 7s to the left of here. Why can't I do things? So this 5 is now forced to be our I5. Two, three, four, 5. Yes, this 5 can't come left, so this 5 is a U5. This 5 can't go up. So it comes out like that. So this can only be a 6. No, we have one of those. We don't have a purple 6. But there's purple near there. We don't have a yellow 6. Yeah, this lower 5 can't U-turn. So this one can no longer be a 5. So that's a 7. No, wait. Could be a 6. No, if it's a 6... No, it could be a 6. Let's see, this 5 can't go up, so it goes left. And it can't go up again, so it goes left again. And now this 5 can't get to here because of this. So this is our orange 6. And I think this 5 is probably going to have to be a P. 7 can't get here. So that's part of pink 5. And it's not a U, so this is part of pink 5. And it's still not a U, so this is part of pink 5. And my suspicion that it had to be a P was correct. And this finishes out yellow 7. Whatever this is, it's going to have to get out at least this far. Because I think this has to be big. I know this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 7. So it's at least 8. So it's going to have to grow down one more. Yeah, if pink tries to not take this 6, it's going to look like that. I don't know, that gets very crowded. Oh, that touches teal 6. Right. Yeah, so there's no way to go where this doesn't take this. So this is part of pink 6. Purple 7 definitely has to grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, purple 7 has to take these cells for sure. So can this be anything other than pink 6? I don't think so. Which means these two are also pink 6. And that finishes pink 6. So 7 now has to take all of these and finish. I did what? Oh, I've already used that shape of 7. Hang on. Right. This definitely can't be blue. Okay. This one is definitely, because this can't be this blue region. And it can't be the 7. So this is 6. Now this one, we don't know whether it's 6 or blue. There we go. But, and this one can't be 7 without replicating the 7. So this one is 6. 3, 4, 5. And so one of these is 6 to finish. Or this 5. Yeah, one of these is 6 to finish. But these must be 7. But what is this? Right, this one is nothing but 6. So that finishes our 6 region. This one is blue. Now we can't make this hook anymore with 6s, so that's something to keep in mind. Right, if we tried to make this not yellow, that just doesn't work. You can't can't get big enough. So this is definitely yellow. So this cell certainly can't be anything but yellow. And this cell can't be anything but yellow. And if this was yellow, this cell would be cut off. So yellow finishes here. Oh, no, wait. No, because it can't finish here either, because that would make our hook shape that we've already used here. Now, what do we have another shape of 7 that we can't use? Well, this 7 definitely comes out now. Right. It can only do this. So blue, I mean, by answer check, blue is going to have to fill the rest of the space, but let's try and prove that. If this tries to be, I think Jim's behind. Okay, we're gonna blank these out. So all of these now so this is still at least 8. But what happens if red tries not to take this cell? Then this region takes all of these, and red is trapped at being 5. So this is definitely red, which means red takes all of these. And this can't be a 3, so red takes these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is a 13 region, and congratulations to the 13 betters, of which there was one. That was awesome. I think Zeta would have been slightly annoyed by a few of the case checking things. But I really enjoyed that. That had super neat interactions. All right, I'm gonna go get a glass of water, and then I will come back with another puzzle. So hang on for a few minutes. Now, based on the solve count of this, I strongly suspect this has been done on LMD, or on CTC rather. But we're gonna do it here. Welcome, Nordy. Let me know if you have a bet tree you recommend. In this puzzle, we have normal sudoku rules, normal region sum lines, so that does not surprise me, Garion. Also, welcome, Garion. So these two digits are the sum of this digit, or sum to this digit, also these, and also these three. And the trick in this puzzle is that region sum lines can share cells. And then we have our usual, these are consecutive, these are in a 1-to-2 ratio, and digits can't repeat along this main diagonal, which means that, yeah, which means that they're a set of the digits 1 to 9. Anyway, these are each the sum of 3 distinct digits, so they're from 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 6 is highly unlikely. Row 5, column... What? Oh, row 5, column 9. Gotcha. You've confused the Tris. Yeah, I think there are probably easy arguments that none of these can be 6. But let's quickly go to I forget who said it, but asking where 9 goes in column 5, it's going to have to go here. So this is an 8-9 pair. 9 can't go on any of these sums, and it can't be a region sum line. Now, if any of these is 6, that's going to force 1, 2, 3... see. Like if this is 6, these are 1, 2, 3. But the problem is now this is at least 1, 4, 5, which is too much. So I think we can just immediately rule 6 out just by what it does to the... Because that will that will make one line only have one of 1, 2, 3, which it can't do. So none of these can be 6. We definitely have a repeat. So these two must be the same. And I guess we can that's a good point, is that in box 5, 7, 8, and 9 can't go on the center cross, so they definitely go in the middle, but only one of them can, or, but we can't put two of, hang on. If we did double 7, no, because you'd have to repeat digits in here. So these are definitely not 7. Oh, purple and pink. These just have to be a pink-purple pair. And yeah, if we tried to put 6 in this cross, like if we put a 6 here, then these would be both 9. So we definitely can't do that. So 6 is in one of these cells. Paulfly argues that if these are 7, 8, the common digit would have to be 1, and it would go in the middle. Josh pointing out that these are actually a 6 green pair. That's true. So if we tried to put 1 not in the center, that just doesn't work. Because if we put it here, then neither of these would have access to 1, and they'd both be 9. And that is generalizable to any of these, is that you create 2 9s that see each other. So we actually get a 1 in the middle. And we get to do a 1 dance. Do 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 do. Woo do 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 do. Wah do 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 do. Wee do 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 do. Woo. Oh, I didn't even see what the auto zoom was doing to the camera there. Is the auto zoom making anyone queasy or anything? Because if so, I'll turn it off. Okay. So, if these were both 9, let's imagine that world. These are a 7-8 pair. So one of them would take 2 and 4. But that wouldn't let us make 8. Because then it would be minimum 1, 3, 5, which isn't 8. So neither of these is 7. These, hang on. No, neither of these is 8. That's the point. If neither of these was 7, it would break green. So neither of these can be 8 instead. So these are 7, 9, and these are 8. And since one of them is 7, 9 is going to be 1, 3, 5. Eckbert pointing out that this can't be a 2, 4 black dot. Because that would definitely rule out 7, because we need a 2 or a 4 in one of these cells. I guess we can just say that these are 2, 3, 4, 5. This must be a 6, 8 pair now. So this is a 7, 9 pair. And this can't be 4, 8. That's the point. And it can't be 1, 2. It can't be 4, 8 because of this dot up here. So it just is 3, 6. So none of these are 3. 3 goes this way. Is this such a pleasing grid? Yeah. 3 can't be opposite 5, or we can't make our 9. So there's no 5 here. There's definitely a 5 this way. Right. This isn't 3, 5. And and it isn't 2, 6, duh. So it is 1, 7 here. And we know the order. So that's our 9. That's our 7. So our 5 is down here. Our 3 is over here. We have to make 9 here, so that's 2. Good point, Paul Fly. And our other 2 4s left in this column. This sum is done. That's going to resolve everything. This has to be a 2 and a 4 and a 2. Let's see, this adds to 11. So I think this can only be 4, 7. No, it could be 5, 6. Wait, what? I'm summing the wrong way. Okay. But I can do the other stuff that I did. That's a 2 and a 4 and a 2. This sum is still right. But our sum here isn't 11. I was going the wrong way. On our box 2 sums are done. So we get a 6 here and a 5 here, which resolves our 8 and our 6. Right, this has to sum to more than 9 with a 2, so it's only 8 or 9. Oh, and it's not 8, so it's a 9. So we get this going on. That's funny. We do have to put a 5 in this column, points out Screaming Ice Cube. It only goes here. We're even kind of running out of clues a bit. We do have to make these sums and these sums. This is... higher. This one's not 4, so this one's not 3. So this is 2 or 3. The 5 and 6. Oh, how do we make our 12 sum? Can't do it with 8 and 4. 9. 9 and 3. It's not a 12 sum. I did it again. Summed the wrong way again. Right, so these are going to have a fixed difference is the point. This one has to be 2 larger than this one. That's a good point. We can, this is a 4-8 pair, so what's left in the column is a 3-7 pair. So if this were a 3, then this would be a 1. And if this were a 7, this would be a 5. It could be a 12 sum. So this is not 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be 5. It's not 6. 7. No. Yeah, it is a 5. So that resolves this end of things. So that's a 6 and a 1 and a 2. And this is a 3 and a 4. That's a 5. And the sum is 12. And now I think we could probably just mark the puzzle. Because, like, this business... Oh, the diagonal. We need to do the diagonal. Let's mark the diagonal. Well, that was terrible. Why isn't Sven noticing stuff on the diagonal? We do have to put 5 on the diagonal. It can only go here. And then the rest of the diagonal is 1. See, we haven't put a 2 on the diagonal. Haven't put a 3, haven't put a 4. That's not the 2, that's not the 3. We do have triples here. We've got a pair here. Six, 8 pair here. 3, 4, 6 quad, or triple even. So these aren't 3, 4, or 6. That's not 6. Zach on 3s. One of these is 3 for the columns. We get a Zach on 3s here. So, whoops. I don't know why that happened. So that's a 4. 8 and 4. 3 and 9 and 4. 6 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 7 pairs, and 8 there. Okay, I think we're in better shape now. Six and 2. 8 and 6. 9 and 8. 7. 1, 6, 7. Nine there. 3 and 4 and 6 and 3. 9, 5. And let's do the rest. 8, 2, 9, 7, 1, 6, 7, 3, 5, 8. 1, 7, 4, 5, 9, 1, 4, and the bet tree is a 9. Oops. And we have a 1 and a 2. Oh, it was beautiful. The symmetry in the grid was so pleasing, and this multiple region sum lines interacting with each other was really neat. And I'd love to see more of that. Yeah. All right, people. I think we may have had some cheaters here. Yeah, I apologies to anyone who bet 9 honestly, but we're not paying this out. Yeah, give it to the 13 betters. Yeah. I think some people are more inclined to cheat than others. All right. I am going to take a very quick break and grab another puzzle. I will see you in just a minute. Okay, I'm having some technical issues here. I'm gonna have to restart my machine. So stream will resume in a couple of minutes. Be right back. No, uh, okay. So, um, Oh, okay. I don't even know how to. Uh-oh. I don't even know how to put this up on screen now. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty terrible. Okay, well, let's get creative. Uh, yeah, Paradoku with chat. All right. I'm gonna have to go back to spinning wheel for a second. So spinning wheel is normal. Just 1 second. Well, that didn't fix it either. I'm gonna have to Google this problem. I'm gonna have to end stream if I can't fix this. Uh, um, Technology, yeah. Oh boy. Well, this is unfortunate. Unfortunately, what you have come into, Sarah, is uh, uh, technical issues. Technical issues. The stream. Because I try to stream puzzles and all I get is this. Uh, this is not good. What if I do that? No, that didn't fix it. Hmm. Well, unfortunately, I yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I apologize if I figure it out. I will start up a new stream, but for now, I have to shut it down. Oops. Uh, uh, I am sorry. I will try to get a new stream going as soon as I can. Um, so I will post in the Discord, otherwise it'll be on YouTube, and I hope to see you soon.